Hello and welcome back. It's Chris from Chrscraft here, bringing you Game 2 between EG's PuMa and Liquid HerO in the MLG Providence Winners Round 1. PuMa is down 0-1. This is his map pick, the Chrscraft Plateau. In the bottom right hand corner we have HerO playing Protoss as the blue Protoss. And in the top left hand corner we have PuMa playing Terran, and he's red today. Small couple of things about this map. It's a fairly standard Chrscraft Plateau, just like the one you'd see on Ladder. The difference is you do have this neutral supply depot. Nothing important, it just stops walls walling off the ramp without destroying it first. And also cross ground positions are disabled, so you can either be cross air, which would be here for HerO, or cross. They are in cross positions here entirely. I don't know what we're going to see out both these players on this map. PuMa did pick this map, so I would assume he does have a plan. It's a fairly good map for, say, a command center first from PuMa, and maybe a Nexus first from HerO. HerO definitely taking the economic lead last time with his Nexus first, but we are going to see a Barracks go down for PuMa, and a Gateway for HerO, or are we going to see another thing from HerO there? No, HerO is not taking a 13 gateway, so I think we are going to see another Nexus first from HerO. I mean, it definitely served him well last game. He got that early economic lead and managed to get that tech out and just crush PuMa. But HerO knows that it is definitely a possibility on this map, so maybe PuMa is planning to sort of crush HerO's dreams here and do a sort of all-in to destroy this expansion. I don't know. It's certainly a possibility. We don't see any gas from PuMa yet, so, and he is saving minerals, so he could be either be going for a CC after this Rax, or he could be, okay, he's not actually saving money up, but he could be going for a CC after, no, he's saved up money, or he could be going for, say, 3-4 Rax, marine pressure. The gateway not even anywhere near finishing for HerO, so some pressure. I mean, obviously with this Nexus first, the risk is that your opponent just throws down a load of barracks and kills you, but it does look like we are going to see an expansion from PuMa, so it doesn't look like HerO has much to worry about, at least for the time being. There's the expansion for PuMa, so not a problem there. PuMa just obviously mining and muling away. This Nexus about to finish. Again, it's about 60 seconds. HerO has about a 60-second lead on this expansion. On the other hand, HerO getting this gateway and Summon score late does delay his tech, as I mentioned before in the previous game, but it also delays getting a stalker out. So I mean, PuMa is able to walk around HerO's base for quite a while. Zealot, it can do a reasonable job at forcing an SCV out, but not as much as a stalker. Stalker obviously very effective. We do see 3 Marines coming across the map from PuMa, so it could look like he's going to see. It does look like we're going to see a little bit of early pressure being put on by PuMa, obviously to try and make up for the fact that HerO got this expansion down first. There we go, we see a little bit of the Zealot walking out as well, and having to back off. This probe is going to slip by, and will probably scout this expansion. Oh, actually no way, this probe isn't going to get into the base, so I don't know. I would have thought HerO would have inferred that his opponent will be expanding. Actually, he saw the expansion, so yes, that's pretty much true. Would you see the bunker going down? So he's going to stick a couple of Marines in those bunkers, and he should be well defended. In the meantime, we do see a factory going down for HerO, and a reactor and another reactor. That's interesting. Perhaps he will put the reactor on this reactor on that factory and produce some Hellions. Or maybe he just wants a large marine count. Usually you would see a Terran player go for a tech lab and get stim out. Stim obviously very important in making marines more effective. Stim is really good. I don't think there's much else I can say from that. We don't see any tech from HerO yet. We just see 4 gates in the main of HerO, so we could see a little bit of a delayed 4-gate push. Obviously, it's not actually a 4-gate. But I mean, we are going to see 4 gates pressure going on to HerO, onto PuMa, sorry. And, oh, probe going down there. But PuMa should be able to hold this. This bunker, 8 Marines and a bunker, but oh, there's a tank coming out. Okay, that makes more sense. So he is going for tank, so he could be going for a bit of a Marine tank push a little bit later on in the game. But definitely now the Marine tank composition will help deal with this. It's going to very much depend on micro. HerO hasn't invested too much into this tank. Nice force fields going down on that bunker is going to try and prevent the SCVs from repairing it, but the bunker does go down. PuMa losing a few SCVs here, but overall it pretty much looks like HerO is going to have to back off. HerO definitely in the lead for SCVs here, but then again mules. Bunker trying to go back up, killing actually quite a few SCVs here. PuMa's had to pull SCVs to try and deal with this. These Marines having to back off. This tanks do a lot of damage to Stalkers. Trying to push out and take this out, but that's SCVs going down even further. This is now 40 probes to 30 SCVs, but it does look like this push from HerO has been pretty much blunted, and HerO will have to turn back and go home. Siege mode about to finish for PuMa, so I mean, even if he does go in again, he'll have to back off fairly soon. We do see a tech lab coming down from PuMa, a starport rather, not a tech lab. I was thinking that he might exchange these two around, maybe get a Banshee out. Do we see a robo down for HerO yet? No, we do not. Well, it's just coming up. It was in this large number of buildings that were built here. So I don't think he's going to be particularly effective if he if he goes for a cloak Banshee. I'm not even sure if we're going to see a swap off here. I'm just speculating. No, we just see medevac production beginning. It's interesting. I don't know. He's obviously not that desperate for these medevacs. Maybe he's just picking one off for a sort of a small drop. I mean, he could have potentially swapped this starport with this barracks for double production of these medevacs. But we do see the army of PuMa moving out here. This is quite a potent Marine tank push. Do they have combat shield yet? No, they don't have combat shield because they only have 45 HP. But these tanks do have siege mode. And tank's not seen a massive amount in PvT, TVP rather. But tank's still pretty good. Wow, he's cut off the army here from HerO. I mean, his army is here, and his natural is here. So that's certainly not a position you want to be. His army is divided here. We do see a bunker going down for PuMa outside the natural of HerO. That Zealot taking quite a few hits there. This isn't looking good for HerO. HerO is in fact deciding to push out at PuMa's main, but PuMa has moved into the natural of HerO and is doing a lot of damage here on this natural. I'm assumed that he will... Oh no, he's going to push into the main and not take that natural out. PuMa is going for the throats, and it's ahead on army and worker supply here. Actually not on worker supply, but on army supply anyway. We do see another bunker going down to the main, the robotics facility going down, and 2 bunkers, 3 bunkers in fact. These gateways are going down into this main, and this pylon will go down as well. And I mean, PuMa will just creep his way forward here with this army. There we go. We do see a little bit of an engagement here from PuMa. HerO backing off from this push, obviously unsuccessful with this tank and these Marines here in the front. But it looks like PuMa's got this. HerO supply block now. This is the last warp in he'll be able to do without winning more pylons. And here come the probes. Probes making massive damage from that there. Blinking in, picking off this tank. This is quite a lot of damage here done by PuMa, even if this push is pretty much going to fall right here, right now. There we go, the bunker's going down there. PuMa hasn't successfully killed HerO, but I mean, look at the supply counts. It's 80 to 37. That's not looking good. That's 16 probes to 42 SCVs. There's still a bunker at the front here being cancelled there. I think PuMa's pretty much won this. I mean, he can chrono boost probes out all he wants, but he's still massively behind, and I think HerO's going to have to go with some sort of all-in. I predict he'll just move in, see the massive force here on the ramp, and then GG. There's not a massive amount he can do. He's so far behind. It's unfortunate for HerO. He opened fairly well with the Nexus first, but that Marine tank push from PuMa is very powerful. As he's about to learn. Oh, in fact, we could see some blinks up onto the high ground from HerO. He does have blink. He utilised it in that battle to get on the tanks, and we are going to see a blink up onto this high ground. So obviously exploiting the immobility of these siege tanks, picking off the tech lab here. Oh, he's going to cancel cloak. Wow, that's going to be a little bit of an advantage, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We do see a small detailment of Marine tank pushing into the centre of the map, and we do see the army from PuMa abandoning its post to try and pick off that command. That's a supply depot, but no, that supply depot will survive on the assumption it gets a repair in the next like 10 seconds. No, that supply depot will burn down, and supply rock, boom. HerO, he's not looking as in a bad position as he was, but I mean, he still has 2 zealots, 2 stalkers, and 3 sentries, and is down on probes as well. It's definitely not a good position to be in. I wonder whether he will hold this. I assume, I mean, he may hold it, but even if he does, there's a 3rd base coming up from PuMa. No supply depot though. Wow, look at all those things being produced. We do see Dark Templar. I'm not sure how I missed that. Dark Templar being warped in. Where are they being warped in is the question. Maybe in with this army, but I mean, he will realise and he will scan them out and they will die. So I think HerO is pretty much dead. There we go, there's the scan, and the DTs go down, and GG from HerO. So that puts evens the series out, in fact, at 1-1. Next map is Liquid Hero's choice, and he picks Metalopolis. So we'll be back for Game 3 in a few minutes. Thank you for watching. See you later.